What's going on, boys? Just got done shoving down, mostly, the rest of my 3,500 calories for today, as naturally I'm going on a bulk. Because don't deserve to cut yet. Gotta put on some weight. So, the topic of today's video, we already discussed the offer. We didn't really discuss outreach. But I'm gonna save that for the next video or a later time. For now, let's talk about content creators right now. The content creator space, some predictions. Now, when it comes to, agencies and things as such, I think one of the reasons as to why a lot of people aren't successful is because they get way too many different opinions from people online. And technically mine doesn't count because I'm telling you about their opinions. So you're getting all of the opinions from me right now based off the research that I've done. So you don't actually have to do it. But essentially what I'm trying to say, if you don't understand what I'm saying, is you watch tons of different videos. You watch Thomas Gonet, you watch Sergey Guattari, Eddie, Pierre. You watch all the different people. Iman Ghazi, whoever you watch for SMMA or, it's Keaton. Whoever you watch them differently, right? But they all have different opinions, different strategies, and different ideas. But if you watch all of them, it can be good for you to figure out what to do. But, if you're stealing things from all of them, it's not going to turn into like this perfect rainbow agency. No, it's going to be a mess because you're going to be trying to do too many, if not too many different things, you won't be trying to do enough things. Like, it'll just be small things from each different agency style. And I don't think that that's a good idea. Do you? Like, if people have 10 agencies and you just do the exact same thing from each one, that's too much. Or it could be too little where you just take a little bit from each, but you don't put the work in and you're not actually doing what needs to be done to achieve that success. And I have a problem with that. I'm working on my discipline level right now. And of course, building a brand. But that's what I think you guys need to focus on primarily when you're trying to grow your growth operating agency or company or your SMMA, either or any kind of business really, is that you don't want to overconsume. Because if you overconsume information, not food, it's bulking season, then you're not going to have a clear vision of what needs to be done because you're going to keep getting new opinions. Obviously, like politically, that doesn't work either. Well, that's debatable. Politically, you want to diversify your opinions, but if you're trying to make money, you don't want to start off diverse. You want to hone in, master one thing, and then spread out from the money that you gain from that one thing and be able to leverage the money and the resources that you just now got to quickly do other things. Like investing, everybody's going to tell you to invest early. Well, that's because naturally, if you invest in something, eventually it's going to go up. But in 20 years, if you invest in something, it's probably going to go up. Maybe the world will end in 20 years. That's not what we're here for today, but, right? So as much as people hype that stuff up, that'll apply in 20 years, although you'll be 20 years older. So things to consider, but that's all I got for you today. Stop over consuming. It's not going to help your agency. It's not going to help you. And you waste way too much time watching content. You waste like 4 hours a day watching content when you could be cold calling, or you could be DMing, or you could be sending loon videos. My content's different because I said so. But really, you're going to need to stop watching so many videos if you want to be successful, man. Especially from different creators. Maybe, Iman Ghazi said it, and a lot of YouTubers will say it so that you keep watching their channel. I'm going to just keep it a stack with you. Stop watching my channel if you want. But what you should do, I'll tell you what I do for content. I just try to have a certain amount of lock-in time. I try to have like 4 hours of deep work a day, Cal Newport, and just really lock in for that period of time. And then I'll watch whatever content I want outside of that. But I try to keep it mature and disciplined and congruent toward the purpose that I've chosen. Do you know your purpose? Little, I'm not going to go on a tangent right now, but you guys got to learn that people overhype money. You have to stop setting financial goals and set goals that you need money to achieve, right? A lot of the things that you would want to achieve in life, you already got. So first of all, be grateful. And then second of all, don't just set I want to be a millionaire, but Why? What would you do with it? And how much good would you do with it? Like, would you, like, most people, you want to retire your parents, you want to get a nice car, and you want to get a really nice girlfriend. Cool. Then what? You're just going to ride into the sunset? Millions of dollars, just billions of dollars. No, you have to decide on what you want your purpose to be. Then you have to progress toward your purpose. That's what you have to do. And a lot of people's purpose is, to retire their parents and whatnot, but I don't think that's a strong purpose. Now, I'm not going to tell you my purpose, not just yet. I have to, trust me, I know what mine is, but mine is a little too big for most people. You would think I was on something if I told you what my purpose was. And so I'm not going to tell you, but I don't want money. I want to achieve my purpose. I don't care about the money. I want to achieve my purpose because my purpose is what matters to me. But I can't achieve my purpose without money. I mean, maybe I could, right? If I turned into like Tyler Durden and I just got like an army of soldiers to work for me, and I didn't need money to hire people and this and that, then maybe I wouldn't need money. But my charisma and my riz and all that other stuff is not good enough for me to just Tyler Durden it up without needing money. And even then, I'm pretty sure he had everybody get jobs to raise money in Fight Club. But maybe I'm wrong. So, things to consider. But don't be one of those guys that ends up getting successful, because if you're watching this video, you're going to get successful. That you get successful, and immediately after you get successful, you just stop. You ride into the sunset. No. Victory makes you weak. All right? Listen to some David Goggins. Be a man. Get something done. Stop riding into the sunset. There is no sunset for the real G's. There is no sunset. We'll work until we pass, and we'll make it better for the next generation. But we'll make sure that they're strong the same way that we intend to be. Now, stay purposeful. I might make that a thing. Every video say, stay purposeful. If I forget that, comment it under the next video and remind me.